everybody, welcome back to the EAFC. No, wrong game. Hello everybody, welcome back to the FM24 European Journeyman Save. And if you do want to go and check out some EAFC, it's on the second channel. Link is in the description below. Go check it out. We have an Aston Villa realistic career mode going on. It's cracking good fun, so go and join in with that one. Welcome to the European Journeyman Save on FM24 though. Let's dive into it. We've got FC Metz and then Atletico Madrid in a Champions League decider. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save. I'm still here, I'm still crippled with my elbow. I'm recording this just before I go to the hospital, in case when I get to the hospital the news is so bad I get into a ball of depression and can't be asked to record any videos when I get back. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they just say, oh, it needs just rest, recovery, a little bit of surgery, who knows. Anyway, we are playing FC Metz in today's episode. We are at the end of January, we have forwarded on quite a bit and we are still in fourth. Marseille are still top. They are a point clear of PSG, who have a game in hand. OGC Nice are 43 points after 18 games. We've got 41 points after 18 games. So the top four is still pretty close. I mean, even if PSG win their game in hand, that puts them on 49. There's 8 points separating first and fourth. And then it's a 6-point gap between ourselves and Rennes in fifth. So the top four are sort of escaping away a little bit. But yeah, I mean, Marseille are putting up a good fight with PSG this year for the title, which is quite interesting. In the rest of the fixtures, if we just go and have a quick little look then, I don't like the way it doesn't add the lines in, so let's do that. We were last together for the PSG game and Genoa, isn't it? We got 2 losses in a row, which was disappointing. A 1-1 draw with FC Nantes after that. Again, not the best results, but there we go. Montpellier, 3-0 win. Hibs, a 2-1 win. 2-0 loss to Lille. So we are struggling against the bigger teams this year. Guingamp, we won 4-2. 1-1 draw with Partizan Belgrade in Europe, not the best either. We beat Rennes 5-2. We beat Marseille 3-0. Top of the league, Marseille. We annihilated them 3-0 at home. Lovely stuff. We drew with Spurs 2-2, and we've beaten Strasbourg 3-0. And as you can actually see, since a bit of a poor run of form, I think we can call it, with 2 losses in a row there, a draw, a loss and a draw, we've been on a really good run, with the only dropped points coming against Spurs in a 2-2 draw in the Champions League. We beat Strasbourg 3-0. We beat CA Pontellaria 9-0 in the Cup. Lovely stuff. And we've beaten Auxerre back-to-back 3-0 twice in a row, which will be very demoralising for them. We've beaten FC Nantes 4-1 in the Champions League at home, and it lines us up nicely to take on FC Metz, who we're sort of playing because it's just they're in front of Atletico Madrid, because the Atletico Madrid game is pretty big. We are just about holding on to a spot into the next round of the Champions League, which would obviously be brilliant if we could do that. We've only got 9 points. We've lost 2, drawn 3, won 2 of our 7 games so far. But yeah, taking on one of the better teams in the competition, Atletico Madrid, who sit just above us. Whoever wins this game has a chance of, well, no, whoever wins this game definitely secures themselves a place into the playoffs like, for the next round. But if you lose this game against Atletico Madrid, there's a number of teams waiting to sort of overtake us. Like, as I said, we're on 9, they're on 10. You've got Benfica, Nantes, Young Boys, all with the potential of overtaking us into that qualification position to get into the next round. So we do need to win that game against Atletico Madrid, which won't be easy because we'll be going to the Estadio Metropolitano to play them. But before that, we do have to take on FC Metz in the league. This is the team we're sort of settling on at the moment, and it's getting better results. And we're not picking all of our new players. No Guy Michaud, no Gravenberch, no Hilarion, no Jonathan Rousseau on the left or anything like that. I think it's because this is the most settled team we had from last season, and therefore there's a little bit less lack of chemistry, let's call it. But yeah, everyone's doing very well so far. We've got a few people becoming unhappy. Sedemcevic, who obviously we didn't bring in, the AI brought him in and I didn't realise before we took over. But the striker, he's unhappy, wants more game time. Luc Demont, the goalkeeper, wants more game time. Gregory Monnier wants more game time. He's leaving on a free, so we'll probably sell him. Michael Ejeho wants more game time, and he's probably the most annoying one because he is such a highly rated youngster that I really don't want to lose him. But I guess if someone gives us a lot of money, we might send him out on loan as well just to get some first team football. But really though, we are playing well. Guy Michaud isn't upset about his lack of first team football. He's unhappy about how I've treated Gregory Monnier, who wants first team football, but he's not getting it because Walid Goudin is probably the best player at the club. he's just been phenomenal this year. Absolutely phenomenal. So not planning on selling him. But, as I said before, I do... And this might change. This might change at short notice. But, I've selected the Champions League squad, haven't I? There we go. This might change at short notice, but Monaco feels like a team where we could stay here for a little bit longer and really try and challenge PSG for the Ligue 1 title. So they're coming in woeful form. 3 losses, 2 draws in their last 5. We're in excellent form with 5 wins from 5. So if we go out there, I expect nothing but a win, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with them. I do think we should batter FC Metz. There's not too much going for them compared to this Monaco team that we've put together. But yeah, it's... So now we look at it, if we compare it to last episode, people that were at the club last season in this team, Traore, Abdallah, Godin, Akramach, Liete, Van Hook, Freitas, Bayens and Melee were all at the team. Mortellero and Stanascu are the new signing. So there is more to this game if you're just picking up this game as well, because it's going to be, I think, free on Game Pass for a little bit longer now that they've cancelled FM25. There is a lot said for chemistry and just... If you overhaul your squad, you've still got to have a core in there. As Liete, great Rob, he could put in Akramach, he does, and Akramach misses the target. Oh, that's such a bad effort from Akramach. We've had 8 shots and only 1 on target. Let's try and work the ball into the box a little bit more. Just see what we can do. Again, a 4-4-2. We don't necessarily need to focus through there. Let's use that extra man that we've got in the middle of the pitch to try and outnumber them if we can. Piccoli picks up the ball. He's under a bit of pressure. Back to Ndongo. Vangi Vungele. Novakic. Oh, nearly robbed it. Here is Duhont, their striker. Out to Dahan. Dahan in a lot of space down the right-hand side. Forced backwards. Novakovic comes forward. Puts it into Dahan again. Dahan's there. Squares it. And I shouldn't have said that they're not very good. Eugene Dahont scores for FC Metz. And is the on-camera curse going to continue? This is not great. Yes, make those changes, please. And we will then go on to attacking. Their first shot of the game, 1 on target, 1 goal. Football Manager, never change, please. Never change. Absolutely unbelievable that this has happened. We are bringing back shouts into the game as well because FM25 has been delayed so far and so long. It's so disappointing for that delay to happen. Keep playing the way we are. Have faith. We'll get the goal. Come on. Akramach missing our biggest chance. They've still, in 45 minutes of football, they had 1 opportunity. Adringa, once of Brighton, into Albertini. That's good block from Abdallah. Up to Akramach. Akramach comes forward with it. Looks to go through the middle. Into Abdallah again. Stanescu. Great ball down the line to Abdallah. There we go. Paulo Abdallah scores 1-1. That is a bit better. And that is more what we would expect, to be honest. I'm just sort of wondering, we could also push our wing backs to be really attacking if we're focusing down the middle. But Abdallah out to Stanescu, who had got up the pitch. In it goes. It's another assist for Stanescu as well, who's having a superb season for this Monaco team. But come on, 1-1. Let's give him some encouragement. 6 points off Marseille, as PSG look like they're playing their game in hand and not winning at the moment by the looks of things. But Godin, after I've bigged him up to be one of the best players at the club, is having a terrible game, as you would expect. We might actually just be crowding him out a little bit. So let's keep the ball a little bit more. I think we can take our chance, take our time on the ball a little bit here. Grege Monnier, who wants to leave, will be coming on to replace him. And Abdullah's scored a little bit tired. Nothing too much to worry about. Let's do Van Hock for Tuimasi, who also is contemplating leaving the club. But given it was a free transfer, I actually don't mind if we get a bit of money for him. So we'll see how that goes. But 2 substitutes in the centre of the park. Hopefully we can get another goal. So 20 minutes to go. We're going to make another substitute. Guy Michaud is going to come on at right back. And we are going to push our wing backs now onto more attacking. We are dominating the ball. We are controlling the play. We're having a very, very good game here. Traore's not had a great game. Let's bring Smechovic on for him. And we'll get some fresh legs on the right-hand side. Sanabria is going to come on. Could have bought on Jonathan Rousseau, but Sanabria was listed as a wonder kid when we bought him. So I want to get his gameplay up as well to help him develop. Here is Bayens, the centre-back for Monaco. Holding on to the ball, just drifting across. Freitas comes forward with it. Out to Stanescu. Back to Freitas again, to Amasi again. This is the slower tempo that we've asked them to do. They're not just getting the ball forward as soon as they can. That was a terrible pass from Stanescu. Gopeg into Piccoli. That's a great ball around the corner to Adringa. Adringa Puts it in. He looks offside to Hont. The flag, I think, did go up. Yeah, it's a free kick with 20 minutes to go. And maybe they're not used to that. Let's get the ball forward a little bit quicker. See what we can do. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. 17 shots for us. The problem with us is only 3 on target. Ball in. It's a goal. I thought it was an own goal, but it's not an own goal. It's Sremčević on it, the striker, who wants to leave. Not very happy. But yeah, he has just scored what could well be the winner with 15 minutes to go. Sanabria with the corner in, and it's a great leap at that near post. Goalkeeper is being hounded out of it by Abdallah in front of him, and that is 2-1 Monaco, and we could well be on the path to getting a victory here. Hard work. We've made hard work of it. We've been the better team, but yeah, our shot on target ratio is very poor in this game. Troost is going to try and play out the back here for Metz into Grupek. Troost again. Vangi Vungeli into Troost, into Bamlak. He blows up, and I thought we might get a little poke interception on that. Bamlak up to Novakic. Stanescu robs him really well on the right-hand side, or our left-hand side, into Tumasi. Tumasi goes back to Freitas, keeps the ball well. Freitas comes forward. Not too much movement in front of him. Monier can't get there. Freitas wins it back. Liete, I forgot. We're still pushing our wing-backs up very high, aren't we? Let's go support and just change that to wing-back support next time it goes out. But here comes Guy Michaud. Guy Michaud swings in a cross. Abdallah's there. It's 3. It's game over in the 88th minute. Paulo Abdallah, makes it 3-1 to Monaco, and there's no way back for FC Metz. We slowly sort of let them back into the game and then made a couple of tactical changes and have just seen this one through. Great cross in from Guy Michaud, and Abdullah pulled off his man at the back post. Great header. And it's 3-1 Monaco. So time ticking away. I think that's going to be game. And with an extra minute played than we had to. 3-1 is the win. 23 shots to 3. Only 6 on target. But an XG of 2.65 does relate to 3 goals. And yeah, good performances. Paulo Abdallah. This is why Jonathan Rousseau can't get in the team at the moment, because Paulo Abdallah is having an amazing season. Wow. Okay, so PSG did play their game in hand. And they lost to Toulouse, who are down in 11th. It's their first loss of the season. But PSG are now, as it stands, with official games played, 1 point off Marseille at the top of the league. And even if Nice win their game in hand, they'll go to 46, which means it's then 3 points covering the top 4. This is close. Back for the Atletico Madrid game then. We are travelling to Spain, and this should be a very interesting game. The winner secures their place in the next round of the Champions League. A draw could suit us both, but I'm not sure a draw will get us through, to be honest. I think a draw would suit Atletico Madrid better. I don't think it suits us better. Dumont has got a virus, so he's not going to make this game, but we can just put these people on the bench, and then we've called up some of the second team to be able to play as well. So I want to call up this guy, Van Aarschot, is going to be a backup striker for us. He is going to be getting a first team bench appearance, maybe not come off the pitch, but I think we stick with the same team that started the game. It is our best. I've just put Guy Michaud at right. Why have I put Guy Michaud? Where's Guy Michaud playing at right wing there? What have I done there? He's playing at left wing. Abdallah can come back on. That's what I've done. I think we're just going to try and not suffocate the midfield as much. Give them a bit more freedom, see what they can do in that midfield. We're always tweaking my tactics, so you'll notice that the more you follow these series. We are always tweaking them. But I think we go with that. Akamatch, Godin, Adala, Traore is our best front. I know Smerčević did just score. Bob. I was going to call him Bob, wasn't I? I forgot about that with the whole elbow injury. Liete, Van Hock in the middle is fine. Stanescu, Freitas, Bayens, Mortellaro, and Malay as well. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. No worries about questioning it too much. Yeah, the number 25 is great for a young striker, so let's get into the game. Atletico Madrid will be tough. It will be tough. We are going to stay positive. We're going to try and take the game to them. They got Kiergaard up front. He must be quite old now. Mitas Kiergaard. Ibanez in the middle. That could be the same Ibanez that starts in the game. Let's go massive match. And then we're going to say we trust everyone to get out there and do it. It is a massive match. This could put us through in the Champions League. If we win this, we're through. We're through. Oh, they got a Drago in the middle as well. I missed that. But a 5 at the back system for Atletico Madrid. Classic Simeone, although I don't think he's still there. He might be. Drago into Pucheta. Drago again. Bacone just on the ball into Drago. Ibanez. Out it goes to Bakone, the wing back. We do need to probably mark them up as Malay is out, jumping on that one very quickly. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Let's go tactics, opposition instructions. We just don't want these guys to get on the ball at all. Trigger the press when they're on it. Yes. And that, because you're wing in a 5 at the back system like this, it's your wing backs that have got to supply the out ball basically. So we're going to just not let them play. That is the idea. Not let their wing backs play. As Malay goes long with the ball up to Paulo Abdallah. He can't get there. Drago's robbed by Van Gogh, who is going to try and chase the ball down. Moraes into Bartoloni. Obviously, we haven't set that tactical switch hasn't quite come into play yet. Bakune up to Drago. Drago down the line to Mehmet, who's the striker that's pulled slightly wide. Mehmet puts a cross in. Malay's missed that one. And Mauritius Kjøgaard, who I have signed in a previous save, I think, in this. Was it? That might have been a Twitch save. I think I signed him in. Or was it last year? I can't remember. But Mehmet down the line. He just fires across in. To be fair, Malay caught the last cross really well. Should probably do better with that one. There's no one around him. Kjøgaard is actually behind him. But, yeah, I think we can blame the goalkeeper. I wonder if Malay doesn't like big games because he was pretty shocking against PSG, wasn't he, I think? Might have been Genoa, actually. I think it was Genoa where he was terrible. Stanescu throws it into Abdallah. Flicks it on Traore. Can't get there. Ibanez heads it away. Godin clears it. Mortellaro. It does get there. Van Heck out to Akomach. Akomach to Bienz. Bienz just turns and holds onto the ball. Mortellaro can go down the wing. He's got space to attack. Cross in. Looking for Traore. It's cleared away. Van Heck into Stanescu. You can see we're pulling them wide. Stanescu. Godin. Goal. 1-1. A really good goal. Walid Godin gets it. He's just celebrating his new contract as well with his 10th goal of the season. But yeah, we were just getting players wide, not being too narrow, but Stanescu just drive past his man, put it in at that near post. Godin's there, and we had 4 people in the box. They just couldn't track all the runners at once. That is good. 1-1, and hopefully now their wing-backs will not be getting in the game too much at all. Malay with a goal kick finds Freitas up to Stanescu. Stanescu goes down the line to Abdallah. Abdallah doing really well here. Paulo Abdallah swings in across towards Traore. Hansen heads it away. And Udrago will be starting the ball from the back. And he's gone a long way to the halfway line already. Mehmet, Pucheta, Kjøgaard. Mauritius Kjøgaard in over the bar. Not the best shot. Okay, so we are going to try and overload their wing backs on that side now. We're going to try and focus down the wings and see what we can do to overload them. Malay came out, missed the ball again. Not having his best game. Hansen shoots, it's bouncing around. Traore tries to clear it as Moraes is there as well. Drago shoots. Malay, good save, but spilt it into a dangerous area. He's definitely not having his best game in goal, is he, our keeper? As Pucheta is there. He shoots past the post. Atletico Madrid piling on a bit of pressure right now. They're obviously not happy with something their manager has just said, so we're going to encourage ours and see if we can just get a little boost. So as it stands now, Atletico Madrid 15th, we're in 18th, but lots of teams below us still have to play, which means we could be in trouble of going out. As I said, a draw suits Atletico Madrid better than us. Ball in, it's 2-1. It's 2-1, and it seems to have all gone a bit tits up, didn't it, since I told us to attack down the wings. But Atletico Madrid, 2-1 up. Pucheta swings the corner into that front post. It's Hansen, I think, or was it? I'm not too sure who actually got it. It might have been Kjøgaard again. But no, it was. Daniel Hansen gets the goal for them. Oh, man. Near post corners. Doesn't matter if you exploit them because the AI does it as well. Mortellaro, Godin. Back to Malay. Malay holds onto the ball. Mortellaro comes forward from right back. Up to Akomach. Mortellaro, Liete. Just hold on to it. Mortellaro again. Bienz comes forward from the back. Van Hoek. Van Hoek out to Stanescu. Down the line looking for Abdallah, but not the best pass. As that's not the best pass either, but they do keep it alive, Atletico Madrid. And here comes Riddell down the left. Runs past his man really easily, Riddell. That's not good defending from us. Dived in for a tackle, didn't get there. Kjøgaard's there. Malay spills it and he hits the outside of the post. Honestly, Malay, his Champions League performances are what is questioning how much we trust him going into next season, to be honest. Because we could get a lot of money for him. And it's not something I'm against. Let's go for set pieces. We'll try and get a few more balls into the box that way. We'll go into the dressing room, pump our fists and say, show me something else that's been rubbish. Because we've had 3 shots and only 2 on target. They have been by far the better team, in all honesty. And I'm thinking about getting the message across by making a change. Jonathan Rousseau coming on that left wing. We are being brutal here. Captain for the day, Abdallah, hoiked off at half-time. Jonathan Rousseau coming on. Van Hoyk has obviously picked up an injury there because he has gone down to a 6.4, which means we're going to have to bring on some experience. Van Hoyk, injury, but feels he can shake it off. I don't trust you. Ryan Gravenberch on. Throw in then. Stanescu with it on the left-hand side. Back to Gravenberch. Stanescu gets it back. Godin into the box. Penalty spot. Goal! Walid Gulin gets his 11th goal of the season, celebrating that new contract. Lovely stuff. 2-2 and half an hour to go here in Spain. Stanescu played a good 1-2 with Gravenberch from the throw into Godin. Great first touch and then a lovely finish. I think the defender has put the goalkeeper off. But 2-2, we're not out of this one. Come on. Oh, we might be out of it. Corner. In it goes. Headed away from Traore as Akamach goes to close it down. Ibanez. Out it goes to Riddell, up to Pacheta, shoots! Oh my word, they've hit the post. Juan Miguel keeps it alive, puts a cross in, and this time Malay does claim the ball well. Good catch. Okay, 24 minutes to go. We are just going to make a few more subs. Akamach is going to come off to be replaced by Sanabria. Mortellaro has not had a good game, so the youngster Michael... do I bring on Guy Michaud? Do I bring on Guy Michaud? He did really well off the bench. Do you know what I'm going to do? Sod the youngster. I'm going to bring on Guy Michaud. And we're also going to do super sub himself. Suremcevic is going to come on up front. I was very tempted to bring the youngster on. I think if it was secure we're going into the next leg, then I probably would. But with 20 minutes to go and drawing, I sort of feel like we need to make sure that we've got our best players on the pitch, not just people we want to give minutes to. As Juan Miguel out on the right-hand side, ball in, Fleitas covers it well. Stanescu's there, up to Godin, flicks it on, looking for Rousseau, but he couldn't get there. Ibanez, Pucheta, ball through, Mehmet's in! And is he offside? The flag didn't go up, the ref's checking it, I think it's going to count. It looked onside, I'm going to preemptively go attacking. It does count, 3-2. I'm not going to watch it back, it was a lovely little slide rule pass through the gap. But yeah, we've not really been at it today. We've got 2 goals from an XG of 0.67. Malay on a 6.4. Not done brilliantly. Let's throw caution to the wind because we have to really at least get a draw. And then if not, it's all down to all the other teams, isn't it, to see how we get on. So we're going to go attacking. There's not much else we can do. Let's go the classic for Ryan Gravenberch on a Segundo Volante. Just to get another man forward and see what we can do. 10 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. And Atletico Madrid haven't done much. We've had a few more shots, but it looks like they've just shut the game down. Maybe slowed down the tempo and the possession. At the moment, they sit in 12th going through. We're 19th. But as I said, a few, like if Porto win, there's a few people here that could definitely push us out of this. Full time, it's a 3-2 loss to Atletico Madrid. Oh man, we're gonna have to try. We were the underdogs. Let's see how and if we're through. And we are through by the skin of our teeth. 9 points gives us 1 more point than Fenerbahce, who we would have gone through anyway over goal difference. But yeah, we are the 3rd worst team to go through into the knockout stages, along with Salzburg, Porto, us. But yeah, some tough competition, but we are through into the knockout, so that is a positive. And a bit of news has come through, people. It's transfer related. Arda Güler is joining us next summer. He's only 30 years old. He's joining on a free transfer from Spurs. This is a kid, a man now in this game, that I've always wanted to manage in Football Manager and never had a chance. We will be managing at Monaco next year, unless we leave Monaco. But yeah, I'm very excited. Arda Güler's going to be coming in. We're going to find a way to squeeze him in. Probably means we need to change system. We'll figure all that out. Oh, some other transfer news as well. Jean-Claire Todibo has left. £2 million. He moved to Saudi Arabia. He's 36. Wasn't playing for us. We got £2 million for him. I'm happy with that. PSG paid £3 million for him 2 years ago, so we've only lost £1 million over a year, and his contract was expiring, so I'm very happy with that. He's moved to Al Ain, and then the only other one, Hubert Vieira, who we bought on a free from Newcastle, has gone out on loan to Lyon to play for them. He has not made an appearance for them yet, which is thoroughly disappointing because he's meant to be a first team regular while he is there. Right, brought you up to date with absolutely everything. As you can see, there's not actually that many games left to the end of the season. We are still in the Coupe de France. We'll be playing Brest in the next round. But I think we're going to sort of accelerate forward. We'll see what happens in the Champions League. I'm not too fussed. We're not going to win the Champions League with this squad. So I'm not too fussed about showing you all those games. But yeah, we will see. If we are in a title race and we need to play some of the leaders at the top, we'll come back for those games. Most likely teams like Rennes, Marseille, PSG. But we shall see. If we can keep accelerating through this season, get to next season, I think we're not going to do any business in the January. There's only like 2 days left of the transfer window. But in the summer, I do think holding midfield, that's where we need a massive upgrade. We had a bit of a stopgap with Gravenberch coming in, the Finnish guy coming in whose name I can't remember. We've got Gravenberch, we brought in Tumassi and Hilanian as well. I think they've all done well as a little stopgap, but generally we need a big signing in central midfield, in holding midfield, and I think that would take this team to the next level. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.